What's going on, guys? I'm going to go through my incredibly bootstrapped cold email outreach system and how you can kind of get started in cold outreach really quickly. By no means am I saying I am crushing it in cold email, because I've just kind of started. However, I've set up a little system that it's probably going to work. I will test it out and let you guys know. However, I just want to run through it really quickly. So first and foremost, the best bit of advice that I ever got about cold email was from Alex Hormozy, and it was, what would I respond to? So writing a script, what would I personally respond to if someone emailed me? So what I've done here is, hey, name, I've built a system for gyms to triple their initial sign-up fee through stupidly simple automated upsells. Would you be interested in a quick video of how it works? So again, super simple for me. If I read this, I'd be like, yeah, I would be interested. I would like to see a video. So in the past, I've received similar kind of emails and they have invoked a response out of me. So I thought, screw it, I'm going to respond. So what I have done here is, this is my first email. And if we have a look at my campaign here in Instantly, again, see, very fresh. This is a brand new account as well. And it's only sent out 280 emails. I've got one reply so far. So this is, I literally just changed the script now. So I think it was performing poorly. Well, not really performing poorly. I was just started doing it. So I'm learning as I go. But this is my, hey gym name, hey Crunch Fitness. I built an automated system to triple gym sign up, blah, 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 blah. This was my previous one. So this was quite wordy, and I thought it was, I thought I was doing the right thing, but at the end of the day, people just don't care. So I'm trying to keep it a bit smaller. And then my second email, which goes a day later, so step 2 is triple the income rev. It's pretty crazy that some of the biggest gyms are waiving their sign-up fees. I think gyms should never do that, to be honest. I feel like they should charge more upfront. What do you think about a video that might explain how? And then, cheers, Matt, knock on automation, sent from my iPhone. So this is super simple. Right, and I'm really excited to see how well this performs, or how well it doesn't perform. So I'll always report back with my findings. But what I've got from here, basically what happens is, whenever a lead emails back, I've set up a webhook from Instantly to go to Make. And what that does is then sends me a Slack message and sends a Gmail from my actual email. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So if we go into my organization, where's integrations? Yeah, cool. So settings, I'm on the hypergrowth plan. I just upgraded it, and I've gone into webhooks, and then I set up a webhook here that is on a positive response. So if we go add webhook here, you'll need this part from Make or Zapier, whichever, and then you need to select your campaign. And then I have used this one here, reply received. So whenever a reply comes in, it's going to run this webhook. What I am not filtering out here is positive or negative replies. The reason I'm doing that is because I still want to see all of the responses come through. So I've just realized there's an error with my Make build, so we'll fix that together. So whenever a response comes through on Instantly, it starts this, right? So this is the event here. So it's watching the positive replies. I set up that webhook myself. I'm just going to move these here. By the way, if you didn't know, Shift, click and drag will move bulk modules in Make. So this then sends to Slack, sends me a message, new cold email sent, email reply has been drafted, go send it. What I changed this to was send an email, right? Video coming in hot, here's the loom. And this is coming from my personal email, right? So I've taken my multiple domains that were sending the emails, and then I brought them over to my personal. This is sending a generic loom. Pardon me. So one thing I want to do here is, because this will send an email even if it's to a negative response. So what I'm actually going to add is a ChatGPT module just to pretty much figure out if it is a positive or negative response. So we want a create a completion. So we're going to put this here, and then we're going to use my keys in there already, which is great. And we're going to use, did I select the right thing? Yeah, cool. So model, I'm going to just use GPT-4 because I don't really stress too much about that. And for message 1, it's going to be assistant saying, you are a helpful cold email marketer. Cool. And then we're going to have another message, so add message here, and we're going to go user, because we're doing it as us. Analyze this message to see if it is positive or negative, and reply true for positive or false for negative. Right. Now, this is one thing I was getting stuck with before, and probably why I just changed this to send email automatically. I haven't got a instantly webhook to fire this, right? So it won't retrospectively go back to the positive response that I got. So if we look at these things here, so timestamp, event type, workspace, campaign ID, Unibox URL, campaign name, and lead email, none of these are like reply of what the raw email is back. So it's actually a bit hard for me to figure this out without having a response. So what we're going to do for the time being is I'm just going to say I'm going to actually delete this, right? And I'm going to change this to a draft. So I'm going to delete this module. So it's going to watch the event, it's going to create a Slack, and then it's going to go to Gmail. But instead of this being like a send an email, I'm just going to draft it. So my original plan instead. So create a draft. We're going to do lead email. So folder, it's going to be drafts. Drafts. And then we're going to go to, we're going to use the lead email, and then subject video coming in hot. And then content is going to be just the same as what I've got here. And then Gmail. And cool. Oh, zoom back in. So right now we've got all this information, which is great. And we're going to press OK. I'm going to delete this module here, right? So what this is going to basically do is message me on Slack whenever I get a response. It's going to then draft a Gmail, and I'll be able to go into Gmail and send this manually. Obviously, right now, this is a manual process, right? And I'm happy with a manual process to send this out before, heaps of volume gets pumped into this. So right now, it's fine. I think with automation, you should always automate what should be automated and not try and do too much too quickly. So for this one, I think it's quite necessary and quite fair. So I'm going to run this. We'll see how it goes. I hope this was valuable. Yeah, maybe more videos of these like ad hoc setups in the future. All right, peace.